A few months ago, I had this idea. Then right now I'm in development of my offer of my product, right? So I'm trying to develop systems, and what I found that the more valuable are these little things that aren't necessarily low effort. I mean, high effort on yourself, but rather than creative that something that provides value, right? Something that guarantees an outcome in quickest time possible without effort. And I thought to myself, okay, what can I provide that bring these things and it's hyper valuable for my offer? And so I thought, and when you put your brain in thinking mode, it's creative mode. The amount of ideas that come to you is actually insane, right? So that's the little insight I wanted to show you today. Is that for example, right? If you're trying to develop an offer, then first of all use the value equation, which is the outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement slash time delay times effort and sacrifice. I'm not going to explain it right here, but I have other videos explaining it earlier. And what I'm trying to tell you here is to have this in mind and just try to think of as many ideas as possible, right? Because if you do this, you will eventually stumble upon a very, very, very great idea. Something that actually provides real value that has like that is just so valuable and doesn't necessarily include you in the business, right? So for example, I thought to myself and I eventually figured out that I could provide an AI assistant, right? Assistant. And so I thought to myself, okay, how can I make this done? Because people using generic ChatGPT, I'm not saying ChatGPT is bad, but just not enough personalized to the person who just wants the advice, right? So what I thought to myself is that, hey, I've been using ChatGPT for quite a while, and there's this feature called memory. And ChatGPT can store information, and then based on that, it can personalize advice and then make the advice even more valuable, right? So by personalization, we increase the outcome, right? This is always 100%. So this is we can really help this one. And effort and time delay. This one is the second part of my system with the AI system. I basically also provide a system for you to just have a few shortcuts on your phone, and then with that, all you do is grab your phone, open ChatGPT with one click, and then you click the voice icon, you describe your problem, and within 30 seconds, right? So time delay is 30 seconds, effort and sacrifice is nothing, basically nothing. I mean 30 seconds of your time and a bit of talking. Outcome is big because you get personalized advice that actually works, and you can use it to improve your life right here, right now, and basically guaranteed. You see how I'm going with this? If this is very quick and if this is very high, this is very low, that becomes infinitely valuable, right? And when you think like that, this is just an example, but if you put your mind in a creative state of thinking, if you try and figure out solutions to some kind of problem, you eventually will stumble across just ideas so powerful that they destroy your mind, right? Blow your mind away on how valuable this thing is, right? So if I actually because right now I finished the whole prompt for the customization, and also once again referring to the value equation, how much I can get it faster and easier for them to set it up. All they have to do, people, just fill out a few information. This takes about 2 minutes or even less, and just copy and paste it to ChatGPT, which takes less than 5 minutes. So basically, in 5 to 7 minutes, they have something that brings them instant advice, guaranteed, with literally 30 seconds and no effort. This, like, you know, so that's like the thing. If you try, you will find solutions. You will find creative problems. Creative solutions to your problems that actually bring real value to people's life. So yeah, that's the thing. I will implement this to my own offer, and hopefully this will crash because this is so freaking valuable, and I think this will be a very, very, very nice bonus. And yeah, so that's just like the insight for today. Be creative, guys. Stay creative. Find solutions. And yeah, see ya.